Ah, yeah. Like, yo, yeah, just get out here. 20 minutes ago. Like, yeah, to the story, he got it. Not one red, red. Tag that's in the book. But yeah, we got one fish on the bank, y'all. Let's get it off that bit, y'all. Off that baby. Get it. Got that screen. Got a lot, girl. Yo, strap live out, y'all. Bro, we got a nice flag on the back. Early. Let's go. On the channel. We want to get down on that joint that we want the video. Bro, look at this flag. Let's get it. Go, baby. Yeah. Boy. Bro, live out, cuz. Shadow live out. Tap the screen. We got a flag. See him. Yo, yo. Let's go. Let's go. Early. Fucking early. Don't get my hell. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's 13. It's hey, but somebody bro, yeah, right back. Let's get it, baby. Oh, I'm gonna lose my voice out here tonight. God. Just because I'm only a couple push away from 25 point, and now I'm 5 to 6 away from 30, bro. I'm catching up, bro. We about to cook these dudes, bro. We about to cook them, y'all. Yeah, I'm about to see everything. I ain't gonna roll. I don't even care. We got a flathead on the thing. I don't got no scale. It definitely was between 13 and 15 pounds. And I'm gonna say 50-pound flathead. Let's go. My cat not even out the court yet, yo. Y'all know I don't even play that. Like, I mean, my net wasn't on the court. Everything on the door, bro. That joint just hit. Yo, I swear to God. He took that joint and ran with it. Let's go. We about to get it cracking. We about to get it cracking. Let's go. He ain't that. Oh, we don't need that. That. Oh, we gonna get excited. Excited. That's what it's all about. If you get excited when you catch a fish, doing it for the wrong reason. That's coming out with the non-expectation of catching the fish and just doing what you love, cuz. I'm telling you, I love this shit, yo. Like, it's always going to be this excitement when I catch the fish, yo. I swear to God. Like, it, like, time is so exciting. It's a piece. It's going to be the same excitement. Yo came in and left. Same excitement. Got a 10 or 15 pound flathead on. Yo, oh, just got in the water. Team, oh, I got to sit on the goat. Sit by, get it. Fucking, bro. Get the net. Put the net back up. Let that jewel right. Well, hit up the cut. And, I don't like the way my ride. That's a no-no. That's a no. Yeah, that's better, baby. That's better, baby. Oh, matter of fact, we're going to use one lane, and then we're going to turn the other head on when this joint get up. Hey, we're gonna leave one right now and one right when you go. You know what I mean? Because no matter what, as long as I can see them, oh, I this shit. Yo, always hey, when I get the this is what I be right back to what overreact. Damn, damn, yo. For y'all that just joined this, your boy got 15717, aka Zary. Y'all gonna be hearing from this thing on the Susquehanna River. We got one fish on the fucking flag. Yo, let's go! 10 to 15 miles. I don't got no scale. My scale be in the bird. Y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I ain't do no destination, no fish, yo. So, listen to me. But we gonna relax this shit today. But anything happens, real. But I'm gonna sit and let your boy take a corner of the book. Hey, stay tuned for that. We gonna get a bro. I like this girl, man. I tell her, right here on the bank. Take points. I just got out of we talking about work, right? All right. So he back big bro. Just got out here. So if you don't know me and you really about go there, that like got one, you don't know, got 157 and stuff. They're not live, so they don't know it. That's a far walk. So like I was gonna walk down there and shit. I was like, when I say I probably like it, I just look, I just probably under the brush. Right. If we buy the bridge, we'll be by the underneath, we by Mercury, and that's too far for me to walk. You know what I mean? That's down. Yeah, that's way too far. That's for the walk. I have my destination. By the time I get down there, I mean, yeah, that's farther than I'm willing to walk right now. If I would have came out earlier, you know what I mean, I would have walked that far. Due to the fact of what time it is, I know what the bite time is down here on this water, man. Where they're hitting 1 o'clock with me getting down here, I would have missed my window of opportunity. And, shit. And even if that's the first and last fish that I catch, like you know what I mean, I would have missed my opportunity walking all the way down there. You feel me? But I was walking. I'm down here on motherfucking fronting Hamilton. I came a good way. from 6 and Schuylkill. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? If you familiar with the area, that's a long ass walk from 6 and Schuylkill to 5th and Maclay. Freddie walked from 5th and Maclay to Front and Hamilton. That's a long walk. You know what I mean? Some folks don't be accounting that. Yeah, we got one on the bank. I appreciate that, Hartley Jackson. We got a flathead between 10 to 15 pounds. We live. We live, baby. But like I said, if he's past that purple bridge, he's not at the Harvey Taylor Bridge. You know what I mean? I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Like this is my home residence. That purple bridge is Market Street. You know what I mean? I know that for a fact. The Harvey Taylor Bridge is before City Island. I'm looking at City Island. I'm looking at the Harvey Taylor Bridge. Yes, shit, bro. I'm going to bridge. Yeah, I appreciate you for stopping by. You already know your time and attendance mean everything. You hear me? But we gotta get it. I don't know if we gonna stay alive, cause like, you know what I mean, the fish didn't hit while we was live. I was listening to music. You feel me? So I think the music is what got the joint cracking. So I think that's what we about to have to go back to. You know what I mean? So we gotta stick to the rhythm. I just wanted to pop a live so y'all can see the fish real quick. You know what I mean? I definitely had to stop the TikTok and show y'all some love. You dig me? So yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for y'all, like, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't be doing this shit, but the content aspect of it wouldn't be there. It's a quiet Friday for sure. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? With me popping a lot, you know what I mean? I definitely peaked when I was on a little bit earlier. It was kind of, you know what I mean, low on creating, you feel me? So me staying live might be the move, but if the fish ain't jumping while I'm live and I gotta pop a live when I catch a fish and then, you know what I mean, finito that joint, that's what it is. I don't care. I'll stay live for 30 minutes, 90 minutes, you know what I mean? Rebait, catch a fish, you know what I mean? If that's what the routine calls of, that's what the routine calls of, you know what I mean? That's the whole point of me charging that GoPro before I come out, me having it on my body, you know what I mean? Just so if I ain't live and I'm listening to music, you know what I mean, I still can catch the fish. You know what I mean? And still get the view of it. Now, I didn't get the takedown, but I got me reeling in and everything from that. You know what I mean? But the takedown was sick, bro. That John screamed, drag. Now, what I'm going to say is the middle reel and the pink reel is 17 pound drag. Those are Mad Cats 6550 reels. You know, so those got 16, 20, 17, 20 pounds, 20 pound drag. The orange ride got a ancient mariner albatross that got 40 pound max drag. Bro, when I say he could drag on that green ride, that green signature 3 showing me love, baby. I swear to God, that green signature 3 showing me love, and it's going to show love again by getting me another fish. I don't. I hadn't lied. The last time I caught fish on that joint was last weekend. And all my fish was caught on that green signature 3. I came outside, Saturday morning. I caught a flathead. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That's what the GoPro's for. That's what the GoPro's for. You feel me? You know what I mean? So I came out Saturday. I came out Saturday early morning. I came out like around like 10 o'clock. It took me about like 2 hours. It took me about like I got on the bank like 10:30. I got my rides set up around like 10:45, 10:50. You know what I mean? In that time frame, around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, around 12:31, I caught a flight. You know what I mean? Petty ended up catching his two, missing two. You know what I mean? I ended up waking up, going to go handle my contracts that I had to take care of. And popping back out in the middle of the day, I ended up catching a three and missing one. Ended up going home at 6 o'clock, and all those fish that day was caught on that green signature three. Let's get it. What Famo? What Famo be saying? Let's get it. Let's go. Like yeah, let's get it. Let's go, baby. You know what I mean? So I be trying to stick with works. You feel me? If the ride work, the ride work. If the ride catching fish, the ride catching fish. Yo, you gotta keep that joint on the water. Yo, right. As soon as you take that joint out the water, you gonna stop catching fish. And that might not just be the case because the fish may just be active that day. You feel me? But your favorite ride and your best ride is your best choice to take with you on the bank. Yeah, real ride. Word true. And I really want to walk down the petty air. I really want to, bro. I just don't know if he's really past that purple bridge. Because if he's past that purple bridge, he's further than what he said he was. And that's me knowing my city. Like, if he's past that purple bridge, with life on it, he's way past Forestry Street. Because Forestry Street is before Market Street. I know my streets and I know my bridges. You know what I mean? So if he's past the purple bridge and he's not in between the purple bridge and the bridge that don't got no lights underneath it, he's too far for me. Just due to the fact that I don't live midtown, I don't live downtown, I live uptown Harrisburg, 5 blocks from the governor's mansion. Like, you know what I mean? I can't walk that far. And that's why I don't walk that far because in all reality, you know what I mean, that's just too far for me to walk for me to get on a fish and I gotta walk down to all this wood. You know what I mean? I just have to there's way too much water I gotta walk past before I get there. Even Forestry Street is way too much water I gotta walk past before I get there. You know what I mean? So if he was really by Forestry Street saying that he was past, you know what I mean, past the purple bridge, me saying where the purple bridge is, I know that's not Forestry Street. But nonetheless, those that just joining the live, it's your boy Got One Fish and 717, aka Bill. You got one fish on the bank. We done cracked the bank open with a 10 to 15 pound flatty. Yeah. So we trying to get another one. We got rides moving. I'm trying to keep my composure. You feel me? Cause I'm ready to jump at any ride that move. You dig me? But nonetheless, I mean, we trying to get something else on the thing. We got some folks that's willing to pop up. You know what I mean? So when they pop up, they pop up. If they pop up, they pop up. After they be driving the road, I'm on the front and everything. So for those that would like to be entered in the 3K followers giveaway, you know what I mean? What I need you to do because if nobody's following instructions, you feel me? So
This is the second live, and this is the second time I'm talking about it. So every time I go live, I'm gonna share it one time, maybe twice, you feel me, depending on how many people's in the live, you feel me? So we're gonna do it like that. But yeah, if you go like my pin post that got the 3K live, the 3K likes in it, the 3K followers post on it. You either hashtag G1F or hold on, let me rephrase this. You hashtag G1F to enter. If you hashtag G1F to enter, I will send you around the time a week before I draw the lead, a week before I do the drawing, I send you a number for the win. If you tag 2 followers and those 2 followers follow me, you will automatically receive a number for the wins. You know what I mean? Everything and all details is tagged in the post and on the flyer in the subject section. So if y'all will kindly and please follow all directions and rules to enter in the win giveaway. Yeah, that John Bobbitt, but we going to take that. Yeah, we going to take that. That first fish, grab that John, we going to take that. Clark versus Cats, what's up? Yeah, that joint getting hit. That's that cut bait. They want that cut bait. So, you know what I mean? One rod got cut bait, the outside rods got live bait. So, listen, because we got more people in here, what's up, Pop? We got a 10 to 15 pound flathead on a motherfucking day. Early, yeah. I'm loud as shit, but I don't give a fuck. I think the Lord's ordinance. I hope y'all good at the crib. But, once again, for those that's just joining in, if you go to my pin post, you're gonna see a 3K followers giveaway for rigs. The Got One rigs mixed with Santee rigs. You feel me? You can either hashtag Got One G1F to enter, or you can tag 2 followers, and if they follow me, I will automatically send you a number for you to be entered on the wheel. If you don't do either of those 2 things, you will not be entered and you will not get a number. You know what I mean? It's open to anybody and everybody. It's for me. It's from me to y'all. I don't care who you is. All I need y'all to do is hashtag G1F or tag 2 followers, like, share, and comment, obviously. You know what I mean? So y'all could be entered in or to get a number to enter on the wheel. You feel me? That's too far for me to walk, yo. If he's past the Purple Bridge, that's not Forster Street, that's Market Street. I know my city. If he's not in between the Forster Street Bridge and the Market Street Bridge, I can't walk that far. It's too far for me to walk from my crib, and he lives in Midtown. You feel me? He walked down the street from his house. I had to walk down the street and up the block from my house to get to where I'm at. That's too far. That's too fucking far for me being on feet. That's too far for me to have to walk home. That's too far. And if cuz don't understand, cuz just don't understand. That's just too far for me to walk. I'm on Front and Hamilton. If he's not in between the Market Street and Forsyth Street Bridge, I can't walk that far because I can leave my car right here, leave my rods in the water, and I can walk down there and meet him halfway. Anything other than that, I can't do it just because that's putting me outside of the specifications for my house. Like, I literally gotta walk home. I don't gotta walk up the street home. I'm not down the street from my house. I literally gotta walk to the crib. I'm at least a mile away from my house. That's what some people don't understand. Like, I'm willing to walk a couple miles. I'm willing to walk a mile or so, but when you already out and I had to walk from shit 6 and Schuylkill to my house and then I left my house to come on the bank. Yeah, that's 2 miles right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's too far. That's way too far. You know what I mean? That don't even amount to how far you gotta walk home. I mail the shit to you on my expense. You know what I mean? I'll lose the $7. But yeah, we got a flathead on the bank, the green rod moving, the pink rod moving. Something about to go down. Something about to go down. Go. Come on, yo. Don't do that to me. Go. Oh, they playing games. They playing games. Look, my light's on. If he at the Forster Street Bridge, tell him to walk to the other side of the Forster Street Bridge with his light on. And I should see him. I should see him in about like 60 seconds. I should see the luminance of his light hitting the food. And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, I know how far it's stretching, and that's a far stretch. Like, this stretch alone is like a half a mile to a mile to. And this is where I came from real for. If I didn't come from my grandfather's crib and I actually came from my crib, I wouldn't have a problem taking that walk. I came further than what I expected. My feet they getting bit. Yeah, we waiting for that joint to take it though. If I jump too early, all I'm going to do is snatch the bait out of his mouth. I need him to take it. But yeah, I got the bait. I got some bait, and I got some legs from it. You know what I mean? But, yeah. I wish I had some headphones I could hold up. You know, have great headphones, because I'd be able to hear. I'd be able to have somebody in the box and hear that. But for y'all that just joined, we in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, on the Susquehanna River. We going out to channels and flathead. We got one flathead on the bank, 10 to 15 pounds. I don't got no scale. My scale will be here tomorrow. I had to reschedule that joint, and that's crazy. I rescheduled my delivery all because I thought that these contracts were going to be rescheduled. You know what I mean? Or maybe scheduled at the last minute yesterday after I got off the phone with veterans. But it's cool though. They got it. They got it. I ain't even mad. Because, I mean, no matter what, at least my package is secure. You know what I mean? I ain't got to take no loss. You know what I mean? I live in a Porch Pirate neighborhood. Yeah, I definitely live in a Porch Pirate neighborhood to where somebody can just take their shit off the porch. Yeah, those probably hits though. Those definitely probably was hits, but oh girl, I ain't doing nothing. Really, I'm chilling. I guess he left. I don't know if he heard me or not. I was trying to ask him what he was doing. Y'all can hear me though? If you want to join back up, you can, bro. We got no free fish this week. I should just tag it up in the room. I thought that was but yeah, y'all, Sunday, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I might be in the tournament, man. That's it. And it's losing my mind. Oh yeah, that shit moved my mind earlier. I do that too many times. I got that live bluegill on it. Oh, that's seaweed. That's why. Alright, so we dealing with a case of the seaweed. Yo, this is the first year bluegill did something for me, y'all. Usually bluegill don't do this thing. Yeah, bluegill's not even gonna do this thing for me, yo. These ones cracking this year. But yo, if you know me, you know me. You know I try to pay attention and I try to switch it up. But I was told that so we might have a new base selection out here sometime this year. You feel me? Yeah, we won't keep it a secret, but we might have a new bait selection. But y'all gonna be the first to see it from me. I'll probably see it from somebody else, but it's gonna be a first seeing from the board. We don't use that. We don't try to get it. We got 4.1K likes. Let's go. Tap that screen, share live. We all in here because we all got the same interest. Let's catch a fish, yeah. Yeah, I can see me whispering this weekend. I catch another fish, I could definitely see me whispering this weekend. I know I gotta put me I know Wednesday I gotta put me 2 orders in for some still live shrimp. Cause I'd be able to show y'all the flathead if I still have my stringers, girl. And maybe if I stay out here in the morning till the morning, till the daylight break, maybe up there and check the steps again. It's been like 2 weeks, man. The only way I can see me finding it is if someone reload this power that's down on the steps. Oh, 13%. Oh, oh, no. I'm wired. I'm wired. I'm wired. I'm, I'm excellent, like, yeah. Let me throw my phone in the joint. What river? We on the Susquehanna River in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. My name Got One Fish in 717, aka Bill. We got one fly here on the bank between 10 and 15 pounds. I won't have the scale until tomorrow, so well, until later on the day. But until that time comes, it is what it is. Have you ever been to the Potomac River? Yeah, twice. Yeah, I fished the Potomac River twice. Um, I caught a fish on there once. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not a fan of the Potomac River, but due to my lack of having a license, I can't get there as frequent as possible. But you know what I mean. Soon, very soon, I'll be able to take a trip down there and probably spend a weekend down there type thing, type deal. You know what I mean? See what that really have to offer. But I fish Maryland pretty frequently. I fish the opposite side of the Susquehanna. Yeah, Maryland is a little bit closer for where I came down back. Maryland is definitely closer. Why the orange rod bending? I can only imagine that it's seaweed and it's where I got my rod casted at. And due to the water's like a foot higher than normal, so it's slightly a little bit more undercurrent than normal. So I don't got no heavy lead with me. Normally I do throw out 8 to 10 ounces. Right now I only got 4 to 5 ounces in me. Really ride going to be the next to go down. That was the only one that went down so far. You know what I mean? But we calling for the green ride, Karen. You know what I mean? Because we on go. You hear me? You know what I mean? No red light, no pause. You know what I mean? We on go. Like, we straight on go. We on green. We on money. Like, we getting to the bag. You know what I mean? So, and with me, it's all about, like, I was thinking about popping out. You know what I mean? When I left, when my grandfather hit me, how you doing? Alright. That stopped me from popping out at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I went to chill with him. On my way to the crib, I seen Petty Ed's message, so I jumped in his line. I thought he was where he stated he was at in the live, and if I'm not mistaken, he did say he was past the bridge with the purple lights. Um, I'm just before the bridge without the lights. That's way further than what I'm willing to walk. And that's why I don't be fishing certain areas on this stretch of the Susquehanna without fishing with nobody else for real. Like, it's just from my house and then especially from me walking from where I walk from, it's just further than what I'm actually willing to walk through. So as I got closer to midtown, this just seemed like the more educated stop to stop at, even though I did have a little problem stopping right here. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So everybody want to be super careful. But, yeah, you in the car, I'm walking like I'm still not gonna damage my items. So, you letting somebody out and walking down the street, I moved out the way when I could. You know what I mean? Legitimately, you want to catch an attitude, you catch an attitude. Anything outside of that, because you really going to act like a no disrespect to any female, but you really going to act like a female. You know what I mean? And that's just me being me. Like, I ain't even trying to argue with you because you walking, while I'm walking, you driving, you dropping somebody else. I can't damage my shit just because you feel like you want to help me. So, you see me walking down the street, you know what I mean? So you should have been prepared to either regulate your speed or ride behind me. It is what it is, like, you know what I mean? But the act Superman tough, bro. I ain't even on that type time. There's three of y'all, one of me, and y'all probably got joined. Cause listen, it's not even that deep. Like y'all already in front of me, and y'all still trying to argue. This is y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do or keep pushing. No matter what, I'm still gonna go fishing. Like I'm trying to do something positive, and y'all trying to turn something positive into negative. Like, do the fuck up. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Jax. I do appreciate the follow. It's your boy Got One Fish since I was 7 aka Dead. We're in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Susquehanna. We going after flatheads and channels. We got one flathead in the bait between 10 and 15 pounds. Mad because I don't got a scale because I don't like guessing my fish. So, y'all know that's going to eat out my soul. Pop, and you know for sure that's going to eat out my soul. I might as well not even claim that, huh? I might as well not even claim that because that's just, I just hooked something. You know what I mean? But we try to make something else shape. We got a live bait on the two outside rods on the middle rod. We got cut bait. Um, I was trying to see what Bill was, but seeing how I'ma just be real. Seeing how he couldn't walk to the other side of the Fourth Street Bridge, I'ma just assume that he's further than where he thought he was. It's hard to calculate where you is when you're not from this area. You feel me? Not all street signs on this side of the street got the off-going street to it. You know what I mean? Like I know this is Hamilton because I walk down it. You feel me? But anything up in the north, like being on Front Street, you might not see a front Hamilton. You might just see a front street. You know what I mean? So it's all just the best word for it if you don't know who you are. And if you're not familiar with the area. I'm just super familiar with the area. So I know Forsyth. I know coming from my house is Forsyth Street, then Market Street. Market Street is sort of kind of the bridge that got the lights underneath it. You know what I mean? And then you got the bridge that leads to City Island. You know what I mean? And that might be the bridge you're talking about, the bridge that leads to City Island. For real, for real. But nah, that's the Market Street Bridge. City Island is the bridge that's in between it and Oxford. No, I'm tripping. It's in the middle of it. Yeah, the bridge to City Island is in the middle of the West Street Bridge. Go down, shorty. Something gonna smack that pink line, yo. I promise you, something gonna smack that line. I should get a Christmas. But I'm trying to hold off and only got two watches. So we're trying to be conservative. We getting bites, yeah. We getting taps, but you know what I mean. We can't jump off the taps. You know what I mean. We going at the flatheads and channels. Neither one of those fish, if they want it, they want to grab it. I got live bait on the outside rod, cut bait on the middle rod. It could obviously be cut with the live bait either. It is seaweed and debris in the water, so it could be debris jumping in. It's a couple variations to what it could be. What have you caught? Yeah, I caught a 10 to 15 pound flathead. 15 minutes prior to me being out there. So roughly about an hour and a half ago, I caught a fish. And I got it on my GoPro. You know what I mean? It's not on live. I got it on my GoPro. So I was really everything. Then after I got it good, then I started. Me and the TikTok are willing than that. You know what I mean? There's some real ones out there. I ain't gonna hold you down like those shit. But, you know what I mean? I'm a couple funky with you. Honestly, I'm ready to pack up and go home now. Whoosh. That's why I said if Petty, you know what I mean, if Petty Ed wanna meet me halfway, I'll meet him. But he short bit that jaw. Yeah, we gonna reel this joint in and recast it. He short bit that jaw. Oh, my grippers is down there still? What the hell? What the helly? What the hellion? What the heliante? What the Halle Berry? Man, look at all that seaweed. It's hella seaweed down there, y'all. We in seaweed season. We in seaweed season, kids. So we gotta clear all this seaweed off the hooks. Yeah, something definitely hit that drum now. We gonna get this drum back out there. Oh, my drag tight. That's why. That's why hopefully he grabs something else. I was trying to fix my head, man. That would have been number 2, y'all. Off the cut, baby. Yeah, I'm about to figure out the market on the live date. What I'm going to do is, if damn whole bunch of seafood, why is your arm drive bent like that? Yeah, I can just only imagine this where I got to cast it out. We got a rocky bottom. You know what I mean? But what I was about to say was, if folks are serious about getting bait from me, I'll go out during the week and grab the bait. It ain't no thing to do that. I just need a heads up, and I need a rough amount. Forget the pounds of fish, you feel me? I want to know how many fish you want, so I can calculate how long it take me to get it. I may cast the cast now, I may use a rod and reel, you never know, you feel me? So I need to, yeah, and I still need to be able to get big for myself, you feel me? So like the whole big thing, I get it that like, yeah, yo, cause I go out and I spend a night going, I spend a fishing night going out to get bait, you feel me? He shake back. He shook the fuck back, y'all. Come on, bro. Yeah, we gonna open that drag, and if he take that joint, there you go. There you go. Open that fucking drag, baby. Open that fucking drag. Boom. Let's get it. Let's go. Open that fucking drag on him. You want to play games and short bite? Open that drag on him. We not playing no games with you, boy. Get your ass the fuck over here. Playing fucking games with me. Yeah. Shake the fuck back, my boy. Hold on. Shake back, my boy. Let's go. I got his dumb ass. Got his dumb ass. Who said the green rock? You hear me? Who said the green rock? Cause I have my money on the green rock too, baby. You hear me? Nice channel. Off the got one, Red. Nice channel. Ooh, calm down, my boy. Calm down before I pluck this shit out you. Relax. Relax. I'll pluck you, bro. Chill. Damn, relax, cuz. I'm gonna get the hook out you, my boy. My bad, y'all had to see that. I had to talk to cuz all crazy. Second one on the bank. Nice channel. Let's go. 3 to 4 pounds. You know what I mean? You're not too heavy. Maybe 5. But nice channel. Let's get it, baby. We gotta put him back in the water because we don't got no scale, so we can't whack him. Let's go. Number 2, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. Nah, we ain't keeping no fish out of here. That was me, brother. Check the orange rod. Now that joint cool. That joint cool. Ain't no fish on there. Ain't no fish on there. Damn. I might check that rod because I might take the fish off that joint and make it tough. Yeah. You lucky. You lucky. Cause ain't no fish on this joint. Ain't no fish on this joint. That's that seaweed, my boy. That's that seaweed, my boy. And this is what I'm going to say, you know what I mean, to all the fishermen out there. Fishermen, lady anglers, study your waters, you know what I mean? Study your waters, because you studying your waters is going to make a big difference. And you knowing your bites from your non-bites. This is why I wasn't touching this rod. This root was on it. Live bait. You know what I mean? I'm about to put live bait on these 2 rods right here. That pink rod gonna end up going in the middle. Well, I'm gonna end up putting cut bait on this rod, cut bait on the green rod. That pink rod gonna end up going in the middle. You know what I mean? We're gonna do it like that because that's gonna end up with the rod with the only live bait on it. We're gonna switch up and we're gonna go straight to cut bait. You know what I mean? But we're gonna go with more rods with cut bait. You know what I mean? Just because if that's what they hitting, we might as well give them what they hitting. And let me see what he ate. Oh, he ate the ass. He ate the ass of the fish, y'all. He ate the ass of the fish. I'm putting the ass right back on him. My bad for saying it like that, but that's what he ate, cuz. So we put that joint right back on. After we get these joints casted out, we gonna get a fish whistle ready. We gonna sit back and wait, sit back and wait. Boom, cut the tail off that joint. Come through, complete this ring, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Steve? Oh, we gonna stop the game off this joint. We hook that joint. We're gonna set this joint in the middle. Make sure that's open. Loosen up that line. Boom. We're gonna put the green rod on the right hand side. So something's just telling me to put this joint on the right hand side. Matter of fact, no, we're not. We're gonna put these rods right back where they were. I ain't playing with my rhythm. Cause listen, this green rod been in the middle with all my last catches, so that's exactly where it stands. We're not playing no games with it. Might as well keep the momentum going. Ain't no reason to change nothing up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Change your fish count. They we got three. We about to have three though. We about to have three though. You said we ain't got three yet, but we about to, Phil. I done knocked the seaweed off that bitch. Boom. Let's get a fish whistle together, y'all. Hold on. Let me clean my hands first. Let me clean my hands. Y'all see that mess? That's what came off them rides. Yeah. Orange ride. Pink ride. Orange ride, pink ride. I don't know which ride. Yeah. Alright, there go my grippers. Yo, that's the second fish in the week that shook back. Yeah. That's the second fish in the week that shook back for the bait, man. Yo, we live and cracking, baby. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. It's the same energy with every fish. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, I'm hyped as shit. Have you caught any fish today yet, Rob Smith? You see the fish count? My bad if that sounds smart as shit, but yeah, we got a flathead in the channel on the bank. 3 to 4 pound channel was just a 3 to 5 pound channel was just caught, and a 10 to 15 pound flathead was caught probably about an hour ago. Sending good luck from Colorado. Oh yeah, I need that state record luck here. I need that state record luck. You feel me? We got Colorado in the building. Slugger, I appreciate that. Rob Smith, I appreciate the follow. For y'all that just joining, we in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, on the Susquehanna River. My name is Got One Fishing 717, aka Dig. We got 2 fish on the bank. We going after channels and flatheads, and we got both of them things on the board. Yeah. So we waiting for another ride to go down to stay down. And yeah, that last fish shook back and took that joint. You know what I mean? Because he came back, he hit that joint. He hit that joint, took the ride down a little bit. I reeled in, recasted the ride, and he took that joint down again, y'all. Y'all gotta stand alive and shake back, y'all. I'm telling y'all, tonight, this morning is going to be an active morning. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gotta stay live, y'all. These is all my Saturday fish. Y'all gotta stay with me, cuz y'all gotta rock it out. Y'all gotta rock out till the clock's out. You hear me? Even if you fall asleep with the joint on, you know what I mean? You gotta rock it out till the clock's out, you know what I mean? What kind of bait you using? Live bluegill and cut bluegill? Yeah, not that, bro. He, what I say, it gotta go down and stay down. I'm telling you, it gotta go down and stay down. If it don't go down, it's not gonna stay down. You feel me? If it don't go down, it's not gonna stay down. That's my rule of thumb. That's why I don't use no bells. That's why ain't no bells on my rides, none of that. If it don't go down, it's not gonna stay down. You know what I mean? That's how you secure your fish. If it's not gonna go down, it's not gonna stay down. And that's my rule of thumb. You ever lose your wagon with a big flathead without tying it off? Nah. My cart, none of my carts never went in the water over a fish. Even my first cart, I never went in the water over a fish. A boater just took my rods in the water like two, 3 weeks ago. Matter of fact, 3 weeks ago today. I'm mad that my my package didn't come, but we gonna put some we got some different arsenal in this good old Crown Royal bag, you feel me? So we got some spares to where if some boats come through super hella early in the morning, you know what I mean, we going get ourselves prepared for that, you feel me? Get these boats to move over. Yeah, she bend over, she stay over, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We out here to make something shake, not to see something dance, you know what I mean? There's a difference. You can see something dance, but we try and see something shake, you feel me? I caught 3 tenders last night, all 5 pounds, though. That's good shit, though, you know what I mean? A catch is a catch, and a good catch is a good catch, you know what I mean? A lot of people say this, and me personally, it sort of kind of gets under my skin. At least you caught something. Sometimes, me personally, it's not meant for you to catch something every time you pop out, man. Like, and that's me speaking spiritual right now. I mean, I'm just being real. That's just me speaking spiritual. Every time you pop out, it's not meant for you to. It's not meant for you to grab something. You know what I mean? You popping out can just be a mental reset. You clearing your mind, you enjoying it, you literally sitting back and enjoying what you like to do, no matter if it's 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12, 24. No matter how long you sit on a bank, you feel me? On a bank, on a boat. Me personally, I feel when you come on the water, or even if you're doing something that you enjoy doing, when you set your foot in or on that place to where that's your peaceful ground, that's your happy place, that's where you can make the most sense out of anything at, bro. Like, the expectations of you going there should be minimal. You know what I mean? To where you should be going for the peace of mind and not to gain anything. I come out here for a peace of mind, yo. Like, a lot of people say what they are using for them cats, bluegills, cut bluegills and live bluegills. A lot of people say, yeah, it's all about the catch. It's all about the catch. Sometimes, bro, it's all about the time you spend in the game. I can count on both my hands and my feet and countless limbs on how many times I've spent on the bench and didn't catch nothing. But when I went home with a peaceful mind, spirit, lightened and lifted. Like, there's just a certain feel when you're doing something with the pure goodness of your heart. You feel me? Yo, bro, I'm about to go fish, go night fish too. Yeah, that's the only way to catch them. Where you at, bro? I'm in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania on the Susquehanna River. We want the flatheads and channels. We got a flathead and a channel on the thing. You know what I mean? The flathead was between 10 and 15 pounds, and the channel was between 3 to 5 pounds. You know what I mean? But yeah, when you doing something you truly find enjoyment in, the enjoyment don't come in the result. It comes within the action. You know what I mean? So no matter if I caught a fish tonight or if I got skunked, you know what I mean? I was gonna move downriver. I was gonna move upriver. I was gonna recast my lines on my way home. As y'all see, it's a ramp right here for me to get to the main street and get to the crib. You know what I mean? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down this walkway when I feel it's time, and I'm going to get down. You know what I mean? You ever use chicken liver though? Nah, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no. But I do try to steer from chicken liver because two reasons, well, three real they hard to keep on the hook. They're messy to prep to stay on the hook, and I only catch turtles off of it. I appreciate the gold medal. Those are the three reasons why I try not to use chicken liver. But chicken gizzards, I use chicken gizzards all day. You know what I mean? I try to. You know what I mean? I'm not guaranteed to catch nothing, and in these waterways, just because the fish that eat chicken gizzards is mostly blues. Ever used gizzard shad? Yeah, I haven't had no luck in this part of the Susquehanna River, but I have used the a family of shad, and I have caught fish up here. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, if you know the species. I have skipjack, no skipjack. I believe skipjack is illegally used in our waterway, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they legalized shad, but they legalized shad. They didn't legalize threadfin shad, but they legalized shad. They legalized bass to use as bait. You feel me? Crab you can use any size. You feel me? This just gotta know your. Yeah, I try to stick away from the Jello, but and I try to stick away from the chicken breast too. But I like the garlic Kool-Aid chicken thighs. Chicken thighs is way better than breast, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And it's just because of the they they're a little bit tougher. Chicken thighs is a little bit tougher than chicken breast. You feel me? Mind you, you can get more out of the chicken breast. I'm not gonna hold you, but it takes a lot to get the chicken breast to toughen up to where it won't come off the hook crawdad is one of my favorites to use. Yeah, we can cut, well, we don't got crawdads in here, we got crayfish, but even with using crayfish, they part of the crawdad family, but, even when using those, the process of using those, you gotta take the hooks up, you gotta take the claws off, all that, yeah, certain baits is just too much, like, with me, I'd rather cut it up or put it on a hook however it is and cast my joints out. G1F71788. Garrett, what up, my boy? We got two fish on the bank tonight, a 10 to 15 pound flathead and a 3 to 5 pound channel. We going out to something else, you. Yeah, I know ESB Eggy ever since I was a youngin'. Man, that's one of the guys. Yeah, you know, bro, listen. I say like 15, 20 minutes after I got out here and cast it out, that flathead smacked my shit, pause. And then that motherfucking channel hit my line, and then it shook back. That's the second fish in the week that shook back on my lines and say, yeah, nah, I want that. You know what I mean? Take that. You know what I mean? So, and then Sunday we gonna be in a tournament on a boat. So hopefully I can get my phone to go live. If I can't get my phone to go live, I'm gonna just use the GoPro for real. So yeah, we gonna do it like that. The orange rod, though, that orange rod is sexy, man. I'm telling you, but nothing got nothing on them pink rods, man. Nothing got nothing on them pink rods. Them pink rods my favorite, even though, you know what I mean, they ain't doing what the green rod doing. You feel me? But I think when I do the tournament, I might bring the medium rods. I might do the medium rods all weekend. Or when I do the tournament on Sunday, I might bring the green rods out. So I might bring all the green rods out Sunday. I got to ponder on. I gotta think about it. You know what I mean? When the night of, well, tonight, you know what I mean, it's going to tell me what I want to do for this. Just because like, I want to bring the rods that's going to catch me fish, not bring the rods that's going to potentially catch me fish. You feel me? I want to bring the rods that the fish actually, you know what I mean, attracted to bring it. You know what I mean? And seeing how the Green Signature 3 is one of those rods, you know what I mean? That joint rod, that joint automatic. So with the tournament, I believe it's a catfish tournament. They got carp in there as well, too, where you can catch a carp, you can put on the board. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm trying to get in that joint. I'm trying to get in that joint and do the whole joint. So hopefully, bro that I go with, you know what I mean? He want to do the whole tournament. You know what I mean? He said he got some ear, he got some sign, he got some suckers, or some. Yeah, I got maybe some suckers. You know what I mean? I got the bluegill. You know what I mean? So hopefully that put us on the board. You feel me? I'm trying to go a ride with each bait for a ride with bluegill, a ride with sucker, a ride with earring. See what happens. I feel with that combination, ain't no losing. You know what I mean? Ain't no losing anyway, because it's my brother. Like I said, we been through shit. You know what I mean? We been tight since I was 11 years old. So, ain't no losing in the aspect of like the out there with the focus. You know what I mean? But for us to get on the board and for us to turn around and end up at the boat dock with something on the board, you know what I mean? And possibly good numbers. The first time runner-ups and unknowns, you know what I mean? Out of the clutch. That'll definitely put my name on the board, get me recognized up in the city. You know what I mean? Even if it's a small recognition, I'll take that. All, what easy say, all publicity, good publicity, you know what I mean? So I'll take that. You know? But yeah. If y'all looking for some catfishing merch, you can DM me for some goddamn rigs. Or if you want some MP rigs, you can go on TikTok or you can hit the link in my bio. Promo code G1F717 saves you 10%. You know what I mean? And it helps your boy out. So, you know what I mean? Do with that as you please. The link is in the bio. And like I said, G1F717 saves you 10%. All the love and support go a long way. And if you check the pinned post in my comments and follow all the rules, you can be entered to win 7 and 9 rigs from your boy Trudy. If this ever took your wagon with the pole, nah. A boat did. A boat flipped my wagon and took 2 poles in the water. Oh, we at 10.2. Let's go. That's crazy. Last week, kid, we had 44.4. Like, you know what I mean? We ain't had no fish on the bank. I'm just saying. Y'all happy. I definitely didn't expect a live act on the block, though. Fish number two, whistle number two. Let's bless the bank and do what we do. Listen, guys, I appreciate you for showing me love tonight, man. I really do. Any other night, y'all have me out here just sitting and enjoying myself, good. James Edwards, what up, what up? Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. So my still should be here today. My other order should be here today. My box should be here today. I ordered me some box today. So my box should be here today. What else should be here? Oh, my shit from my leg should be here today. I got order some perfumes. And they should be here in a couple of days. So strawberries. Yes, you caught any more? Not yet, not yet. We caught one more if you wasn't in here when I caught that channel. But we got two in the bank, a flathead in the channel, and in that order, and 10 to 15 pound flathead, 3 to 5 pound channel. I hate that I'm guessing fish, but I hate giving you inaccurate numbers. If you regular to the live, you know that. Um, if you know that, say you. If you know I hate guessing numbers on a fish, say yo. Let's see how many regulars we got in the live. If you know that I hate guessing my fish, say yo. But I hate guessing numbers on the fish, yo. I swear to God, I do. And I hate to put that on here, but word two, I hate swearing. I hate guessing my fish, yo. Cause like, and this is why I hate. This is why I hate. This is why I hate guessing my fish. Um, I feel I got too much time catfishing for me to be guessing my fish. You feel me? Not saying it's a bad thing with guessing your fish. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, if you gotta guess the weight of your fish, um, you might as well put it on the scale. You know what I mean? And that's just me being real. If you gotta guess the weight of your fish, you might as well put it on the scale. You know what I mean? That's just me. Everybody different. Everybody do what they do. Some people catch bigger fish than others. But I mean, if you gotta guess the weight of your fish, you might as well put it on the scale. You got to. And that's just me speaking for me. That's just my opinion. Because no matter what, catching the catching. I mean, we gonna appreciate your catch. You know what I mean? But I'd rather know what it is than really guessing. Uh, debating catfish versus bait wise short ain't no difference. Like, if you was catfishing, you would get these guys. Not technically. Because I would want to ride like a go out of pain. I would want to ride. It's really cool. What ride y'all got going down there? Take a pick, anything. Pick your car. I call it a green ride. I got the green ride. Not that one. So, but in the past week, we got already been smacking shit. I got some shell at the crib. I should have brought some shell out with me. Man, I've been here 1 minute and you ain't caught shit. Well, you should have been here for since I started this joint, and you would have seen the flathead interchange. You coming in talking out the left side of your cheek don't, yeah, I mean, don't amount to nothing, sir. Yeah, I mean, what they say, patience is a virtue, so you gotta be patient. You know? Fish just don't jump on the hook and shit. As I'm saying that, something could just jump on the hook. What's up? What's up there? Last night, so chill by the water. Yeah, Jay Arrington. We almost got the same last name, cuz. Almost though, like, you know what I mean? Almost. It is just about there. Good luck, fella. I appreciate you, girl. Yeah, but we got a 10 to 15 pound flathead on the bank and a 3 to 5 pound channel. Yeah, I mean, since you got so much to say. Almost, yeah, you missing the E. The E and another letter. I can't say too much because then, you know what I mean, somebody can spell out my last name. You know what I mean? That's kind of discreet. You know what I mean? I don't put my last name on it. Thank you. So yeah, when I say it's two letters off, you fuck around and say the 2 letters. Well, I said one of them, but you fuck around and say the other letter. And I mean, I ain't gonna say you right or nothing, but you just said. No, it's very very easy. That'd be funny if we just started guessing. But yeah, I mean, my name do what's the word I'm looking for? Generate from your my last name do generate from your last name. It's like a branch off from your last name. I should pull off just off work. I'm on front in Hamilton, cuz you could definitely pull up if you willing and down to get to it. You got your rides in it, you know what I mean? Yeah, pull up. I only got 3 rides. Normally I have a 4th ride out, you know what I mean, out with me. I'm like, oh, pull up, I got you. You know what I mean? I cash it out, you can reel it in type deal. You know what I mean? I'm very strict about my property. But yeah, yeah, that, listen, if you got the urge to pop out, that's the best time to pop out because that's the best time because that's the time you're gonna catch a fish, man. That time you got the urge to pop out is the time you're gonna catch a fish. Because every time I got the urge to pop out, and not every time, but when I say the urge of me popping out versus me just coming out just to come out because I'm bored, we, you know what I mean, outweighs when I come out when I'm bored. You know what I mean? Me coming out when I actually want to fish, 9 times out of 10, I really look something. Junior Baker, I appreciate the follow, bro. It's your boy Got One Pistol 717, aka Darius Lee Harris from Pennsylvania on the Susquehanna River. We gonna have the channels and flatheads, and we got one of each. The flathead is between 10 and 15 pounds. I don't like guessing, so you can take my word and you don't have to. You know what I mean? But we got a channel also between 8 pounds. And the channel show back too, like, you know what I mean? So if you go on YouTube, you can got orange out this guy here. Fresh air sound off the water company. Yeah. And listen, I'm gonna say this coming from an inner city kid. You know what I mean? Being raised in the inner city, and I'm not gonna say this not being an option, but this not being 100% presented to you. So me not being presented fishing, you know what I mean, at a young age, who's to say that I wouldn't have lived the life that I would have lived if I would have been fishing ever since I was young. You know what I mean? But then I sit there and I turn around and I think about myself, I think about my life, I think about the choices that I made in my life. You know what I mean? The shit that I had to live with, deal with, and overcome. I wouldn't have it no other way for it. Like, yeah, granted, like, I'm willing to bug up at any given time, like over anything, like that. I mean, but here go the cliche of it though. The fact that I know I'm willing to bug up, tee up, crash out, however you want to label it. You know what I mean? I stand for something, and I don't fall for nothing. Well, I don't fall for anything. Like that. A fool will fall for anything. I got principles, I got morals, I got something that I stand for, and I got something it's something that means something to me for me to stand in. So, for instance, for me stepping outside of my body, you literally gotta do something for me to fully, like, outgrow for me to step out there. 9 times out of 10, like, any situation that you go through, you can rap about it. You know what I mean? Let me see if I got a hoodie in here. Yeah, like anything that you go through in life, bro, like you should be able to talk about it. You feel me? When you come to that sense to where you can't talk about it and both sides ain't being heard or have the sense of understanding, it comes to a point where you gotta walk away for your own safety and your own well-being. Like, for me, for instance, I find me walking away from a situation more more justifiable than me engaging in the bullshit. You know what I mean? Me walking away is simply like, yeah, yo, I can stoop down to your level, but what do we get me stooping down to your level? You know what I mean? Me saying, oh, yeah, you got it. Me turning the other cheek and bopping off, or me not even engaged in the situation, you know what I mean? And not even me, for instance, but you just not engaged in the situation. Who's to know that, you know what I mean, that you're not engaging could have prevented you from doing something or having something done to you. You know what I mean? That's just like when we walking down here. Certain blocks, you know what I mean, within the city, there's trees on the side, yeah, clearly. You know what I mean? Which is cool, yeah, you know what I mean? Trees being out there, but that also leaves me from walking in the street from when I got the park. So I'm walking down the street. I'm in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? Mind you, I really shouldn't be in the middle of the street. So like, I wasn't aiming to get smart, but when Cuz yelled out the window, "Oh, move out the middle, move out the street, move out the third," but it's the way he said it though. You know what I mean? Respect is earned, not given. Cause like, I don't care if you in the car, I can care less if you a cop. Like, um, just because your status or what you got going on, don't give you the lie, the reality, respect for me. Like, it's all about how you approach and interact with the situation. You can you can act out all you want to, cause like that shit to the point to where like yeah there's three dudes in the car, like 3-to-1 situation. I don't know what they got on. Somebody like the way they got out the car looked like they didn't want to do something, you know what I mean? But me being me, like, yeah, yo, bro, you need to go and do something, no, you not. But like, no, you can it's not even that serious. Like you already got the right of way, like you can easily get back in your car and drive off. But you steadily here trying to argue with me with a nigga that's trying to go fishing. I'm trying to do something positive, you trying to be negative. Oh yeah, we not even. And here goes the reply. Oh, we're not even going to do the black on black. Yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. Like you trying to be negative, I'm trying to do something positive. Like take that, take that and deal with somebody else that's in the same mindset of you, bro. Like assess the situation and use your judgment wisely. These is mad cats. Ride and reel except for one. The reel that's on the orange rod, an ancient mariner Aperture 6000. You know what I mean? So like, even like with that, like I did respond in a hostile manner, like yeah, you cuz like you in the car, cuz like you see me walking down the street and you still chose to ride up on me like that. What you expect me to do? Damage my property because you in a car? No, my nigga, I don't care you in a car. You know what I mean? You see me walking down the middle of the joint when you was coming down the street. So you could have either used your manners and asked me to politely step to the side, or you could have waited until I was able to step to the side. And that's what I did. I waited till I had room to step to the side so me and my cart was out the way. You know what I mean? And they can bop on past. Like, but all acting tough Tony shit because you put your homie, bro, that shit don't move nobody, bro, because guess what? Even though, like, I got it at the crib, like, I don't choose to bring it outside with me when I go fishing. I feel it's unnecessary. You know what I mean? Yeah, I live in a rough area. Yeah, I sure have it with me. You know what I mean? But 9 times out of 10, if you really from my area of town, you know who I am. So like, it's really like, oh, you either think that you getting something or you mistaking me for somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? I still got the same face from when I was younger. So it's really like, oh yeah, I'm still recognizable. It's just I got bald head and a little bit of baby feet. How far down? I'm on Front in Hamilton, if I'm not mistaken. If you give me 2 seconds, I'll check your actual street. Give me 2 seconds and I'll check the map real quick. If you give me 2 seconds, I'll check your actual street. Give me 2 seconds and I'll check the map real quick. Between Front and Hamilton, I'm in between Hamilton and Clinton on Front Street. Yes sir, yes sir. Sure, if you come down Hamilton, you can park on Hamilton and I mean come to the closest ramp, and I'm right here at the bottom of the ramp. Like you can't miss me if you park on Hamilton. Walk towards the 4th Street Bridge. And like when I say from Hamilton Street, it's literally like a vertical walk. Like you'll literally walk across the street, get on the water side, and then like you know what I mean, you'll see the ramp and walk down the ramp. I'll be right there. You'll see me as soon as you get to the top of the ramp. Like you can't miss me. You miss me, I'm gonna take you to the high doctor. Yeah, I mean, I just need you to do it. But you definitely going to the eye doctors on Monday if you can't see them. But yeah, like even like that, like you know what I mean, I could have easily started something out of nothing, you feel me? And been outnumbered, you feel me, and not cared. But at the end of the day, yo, like in all reality, it's not even that deep. It's not boyfriend. You ain't try to hit me with your car. All you did was yell something out your window, and it wasn't even the driver. It was the passenger. Bro, be a passenger princess and sit back and relax, cuz. like, like, enjoy your ride. Like, you know what I mean? It's not your car. It's not your gas. Enjoy your ride. Be like, and wait till you get to your destination and get out that man's car. But that whole acting, bro, like now say like I had it on me. Who's to say I wouldn't be fishing right now and I wouldn't be sitting out Dauphin County prison just because some people want to act tough and I don't know how they going to take it, and I felt kind of threatened, so I took an extreme caution. You know what I mean? Like it's pointless. Like you know what I mean, this is why I leave it at the house. I'd rather you do what you do. I catch you with my rods, and whatever happened after I catch you with my rods is how I go there. I appreciate those roses, hustle flow fish. Oh, you sent 16 of them things. I say this to anybody, yo. Like, you know what I mean? It's always somebody batter on the field, yo. Like, it's always somebody bigger and badder out there, yo. You know what I mean? Just because you are who you are don't mean nothing. Bigger person. It's always a bigger ego out there than you. Like real rap. It's always somebody out there with a bigger ego than you. You got it, cuz. Like, I just want you to know that, you know what I mean? Y'all got the right of way. I'm off to the side. Y'all still trying to argue over what? You right. Yeah, I know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all trying to start something over nothing, my boy. Like, I was just trying to get up the street. You want to damage property, trying to walk on the sidewalk. I can count how many dollars I got sitting right there. I'm not trying to damage my property, bro. Just how ain't nobody gonna replace my shit, I ain't trying to hear it. Kev, I appreciate that. That green rod tapping, that joint about to go down in a little bit, y'all. I got 5 minutes, 5, 10 minutes that joint go down. I would put my foot in my mouth saying that, but I got 5, 10 minutes to that joint going down. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, like I don't know, bro, but like this is why we grow and we elevate. You know what I mean? We don't stay stagnant in the same spot. This is why we grow. This is why we move forward. This is why you know what I mean. This is why we do what we do, so we don't fall timid to those situations. Ooh, that might be a big client. Like, yeah, that ride it out. But yeah, yo, this is why as humans we are supposed to elevate spiritually, mentally, and like we're supposed to grow no matter what, like mentally, physically, all that, like mentally, physically, and spiritually, we're supposed to grow. You staying the same is not changing anything. And you looking at shit the same is not changing anything. Sometimes just because somebody a different color, a different shape, different form, you out there, or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean we're not all the same. Just because we look at each other different don't mean that we're different. We all do everything the same, bro. Like, the only thing different is that we got men and we got females. That's it. We do everything the same. The only thing different is we got men and we got females. That's it. That's the only difference between this motherfucker here. It's men and then there's women. That's it. Anything other than that, and you looking at it, anything deeper than that, because you know what I mean, I just want you to know that you're part of the problem. It's not a color thing, it's not a race thing, it's literally men and women. That's it, that's all. Ooh, 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 we're not touching it though. We're not doing that though. You know what I mean? Ah, go away, go away. Hi. Go down, bro. That could have been some seaweed. That's that. Oh, train bite, train bite. That's that Enola shit. You know what I mean? That's that West Fairview shit, good. Choo choo. Give me a fish. Come on, cuz. Let's do what did I say? Like 5 minutes. So that was a tap. That was a tap in 5 to 10 minutes though, cuz. I ain't gonna tap. That was a tap in 5 to 10 minutes though. Right. Unknown, I appreciate that follow. For those that just joined in, my name is Bob 15717, aka Gary Green, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, on the Susquehanna River. We going at the channels of Flatheads. We got one of each on the bank though, you hear me? But back to what I was talking about. Like, as people and as human beings and as a race, bro, well, not even as a race, as a united front, like, bro, like, the shit start with us. Like, even with me coming from the inner city and all the shit that I grew up in and learned to do, like, all that shit bullshit, bro. Like, all that shit real bullshit. You know what I mean? And I say that in front of anybody, bitch. All the shit that I grew up and learned to do, all the shit that I learned to do, like, growing up in the environment that I did, it showed me a lot of shit. It gave me some of the tools to where I can utilize the day, but in retrospect, you know what I mean? Half of that shit that I learned was dead ass wrong. You feel me? Uh, I'm mad enough to say half the shit that I learned was dead ass wrong and shouldn't have never been taught to me. You feel me? But you know what I mean? Who's to say if I wasn't never taught that shit, I wouldn't have never became the man I was supposed to become. You feel me? We all go through our trials and tribulations. You feel me? We all got our own road that we gotta walk down. What I came to realize is we're never put down a path that we're not really meant to be on. That goes from near ending situations, you know what I mean? Me being broke as a youngin', all that dumb shit, like all, all the dumb situations I put myself in, other people put, and I'm not even gonna say other people put me in. I allowed myself to get put in. You feel me? Ain't nobody put me in nothing I wasn't prepared to put in, or I didn't allow myself to get put in. So I can't put that blame on nobody but myself. You feel me? So even with that being said, it all boils down to me. I allowed the dumb shit to happen. I allowed the, you know what I mean? But and retro sight, you know what I mean, or retro and on the outside looking in, you know what I mean. Everybody I tell you I'm a respectable young man, and that's what it is. Like I'm respectable. I'm definitely a young man, you feel me? But it's just to the point where like don't disrespect me and not watch what you say, but you know what I mean. I take what you say as this is how I look at it. What you say, I take that. That's what you do. So, I'm not saying watch what you say, but watch what you say. Like, you know what I mean? Because what you say got meaning to it, no matter if it's a fact. You just speak with your personal opinion. You know what I mean? Yeah, I look at all that. All that is looked at from the outside looking in. Like, I look at my as I tend to grow and move forward in my life, I tend to look at situations and people from the outer body of myself to where we can be having a conversation and I'm looking at your response. I'm looking at your body language. I'm looking how you conduct yourself in a conversation. Like for me, for instance, a lot of people say eye contact is the best way to show somebody that you're listening. Me personally, I could be doing 10 other things and still listening to what you say. Eye contact isn't my thing, but it's the body language. You can tell when somebody's listening to what you're saying by their body language and their response to what you're saying. Oh yeah, I got you. They hear you, but is they listening to you? Action street now, okay. So it's more or less like knowing what's going down for real, It's so quiet out here. Everywhere listen to music, bro. But I can't listen to it through my phone because the music I want to listen to. Green ride again. Go down, shorty. I gotta do this before my lines get tangled up. Oh, oh. Wow. Before my lines get tangled up, let me move this ride down river. And I'm gonna move it down river. Good, we go. That's those two lines was a little bit too close together for my comfort. Way too close together for my comfort. That'd be what booked me a fish though. I love moving a line down river, yo. When I used to fish across the river, I used to fish I'm still fishing the way the river going, but I used to fish the way the river going towards structure. And I used to let my line trip underneath the bridge. So like I really used to get all I had cashed out. So like my first ride would be between the first and the second color. I let the line out, let that do what it do. I cashed out that joint. I try to cash that second ride between the second and start of the third color. And that third ride, I try to send that joint right across counties. Yo, they need to take that pink ride, yo. That's the second time that joint move like that. Yeah, something about the grab that joint. I wish they'd stop playing it. Look, I wish they'd stop playing it. Look, that's that flatty hit, yo. I'm telling you, that's a flatty hit. To where he could have hit that joint and sat on it, because that joint did bury down some. But there could be some seaweed on there, but I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing making the destruction of the water. That's one thing I like about Mono Line. When something get on that joint, you can definitely tell. Yeah, I got a couple more hours in me, bro. I don't got that much longer in me. I'm really not trying to stay out just because I'm really not trying to stay out into the sun clock for real just because I know them boaters gonna come in and be ignorant if they popping out this morning. You know what I mean? Instead of putting, instead of doing what I'm going to do, you know what I mean? Because I basically, the last time I was out and the boater was out, I had to walk down the steps and get that demeanor like, yeah, you can keep on coming this way if you want to, but I'm telling you, like, you know what I mean? I got something for you, you know what I mean? It may or may not hit you. Like, and that's just me being real. It may or may not hit you. You know what I mean? And for your disrespect, I'm gonna be disrespectful. It may or may not hit you. It may or may hit somebody else on your boat. You know what I mean? It may go in the water. I don't know, but I'm telling you, if you go over my lines, I got something that's gonna come flying your way. Nothing super harmful, but it's definitely gonna hurt for how fast they gonna be going. Yeah, like I refuse for them to take my cart in the water. I refuse for them to take another ride in the water without them getting an automatic repercussion of doing so. But if I gotta go to Dauphin County, I gotta go to Dauphin County for a weekend. But it is what it is, yo. Like disrespect only get disrespect. You don't get respect by being disrespectful. I have never been disrespectful and gained disrespect. Well, I have never been disrespectful and gained respect. I said that like a second time. It's definitely not going to be out there. Definitely should. Because I could go to sleep. So I definitely try to be as respectful as possible. That's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I was out I was out before, I was out the day before the fourth. Some boats came up. You know what I mean? Now, the water was a couple inches higher than when the boaters came out. Granted, you know what I mean? So I give them that. But the boaters still came in towards on the bait. You feel me? Cause There's still no reason for you to start in the middle of the river, eat it all the way through this joint, and then when you come back, you forgot the way that you took. So when you coming back, you hit rocks coming up. Like, yeah, yo, bro, like, why not go the easiest route and eat up the island, push the fish up from the island into the middle of the river or off the bed of right there. You know what I mean? But to come through the bank while I'm fishing is crazy. Come on, do it. Do it. Yeah, nah, that ain't nothing. But we going
It looked like it was doing something, right? That was that. Yeah, yo, bro, you caught your 2 fish for the night. Take it on in the crib. But I'm gonna let Jay Arrington pop up, and then after we kick it for a little bit, I pack it up and go home. Boast, oh yeah, you close. You see that boast? Oh yeah, you close. Yeah, yeah. I was just about to say, yeah, you just passed the wild. You about to hit Forster Street. Matter of fact, I'm on Front and Hamilton, and I'm between Front and Hamilton and that block that begins with a C right there. I believe Clinton. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the street name. Front and Clinton, between Front and Clinton and Front and Hamilton. That ramp right there. Mhm. Look, who yawning in the chat? I don't like it. Who said who yawning in the chat? I don't like it. That shit be crazy. I don't know you guys. I think the fish don't like the lie. He said, yeah, you did call the fish off live, on live. Now you need to go back off the fish, man. Yeah. Some fishing trips are really including dating outfit. Anybody even asking no advice, man? I got a little bit of advice. Fresh bait is the best bait. Fresh bait, fresh cut bait. It's so hot.
Something hitting that. Something hitting that. Oh, hold on, you tighten that up. This number 3, y'all. What I say, this orange ride, y'all. Oh yeah, this might be another flathead, y'all. It might be another channel too. It's hard to tell. Oh, yeah, this might be some flathead for sure. I like how I did that. Alright, y'all, we gotta walk down on it. Got him in the neck, y'all. Nice channel. My channel, y'all. This is a nice little 6. It's definitely a channel. This number 3, you ain't even remember one. Alright, y'all, that was off the cut beat. Yeah, we rocking with the cut beat. Oh yeah, we definitely got a lot of restriction. Still play dude. It's cool. Yeah, you're not going down them steps though, my boy. I think that was the headpiece, if I wasn't mistaken. We gonna put a fresh cut piece on. We gonna get this joint casted back out there. That's fish number 3. Yeah, I'm just glad we ain't go home just yet. Yeah, I casted over this gray line just a little bit. Back of the water, yeah. Fish number 3, let's go. Let's get number 4, y'all, real quick. We trying to get another flathead for real, for real. All my rods is going downriver. It was straight at first, right? Talk to chat. How long you been live? I've been live for a little minute. Yo, I've been live for about like 3-4 hours. Huh? I've been live since about like. Oh yeah, you got it's different times supposed to be down here, especially on this stretch. A lot of people think that this stretch of the river you gotta be down here at a certain time. Me personally, I just think it's a bait preference. Yeah, yeah, I think it's just a bait preference at some time. So, me personally, like when I hear the fish jumping, that gives me a sign of activity. Um, 9 times out of 10, if I ain't out here on the river, I'm out getting bait. Real, for real. So, nah, like yeah, the last 2 nights I was out getting bait. So like when I get bait, I don't go catfishing. I try to set myself up to get bait for the whole weekend. Oh no, you cool, you cool. No, you cool. Yeah, when I normally go out and get bait, I normally don't go catfishing afterwards just because I try to set myself up. Yeah, yeah, it's a little bit of everything in this water. Yeah, they got what we got snapping. Oh yeah, when I was younger, I would have never been out here doing this shit. This is this, I'm going on 6 years of me fishing. And I fished before when I was younger, but Nah, 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 nah. All depends on what you fishing for. Now, me personally, like my personal, yeah. That's what I was about to say. My personal opinion, I wouldn't eat fish out of yeah. You definitely gotta go through all the steps eating the fish from out within the city limits. You know what I mean? You go to York, Lancaster, by the dams and whatnot, you in the safer. That's where our water plants is. Yeah, that's where our water plants is. Like the food. Yeah, like yeah, like oh yeah. Oh, Jim, you want me? I ended it. Yeah, I ended it. Now y'all listen. I got a follower out here with me, 8 camera shots, so I'm gonna end the live. I do got my GoPro on, so we will get some content in, but yeah, I mean, I'm about to parlay with the followers, like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna holler at y'all. It's your boy Got Winters and 717. I got some company, and I got some company, and I got supporter out here. Let's say that. We got local support around here, which is local David. So I'm gonna end the live, I'm gonna vibe out, and we gonna do the thing. No matter what, I still got my GoPro. And we book something, y'all gonna do no matter what. But we do got 3 fish on the bench. I'm gonna call you in the morning. But we do got 3 fish on the bank, 2 channels, 1 flathead, and you know you can hit my phone anytime. Stop playing.